but I do remember that game pretty fondly, playing it quite a bit as a little mad little pixel.
Oh yeah. Bring us
But
way back. You
oh
kept it
yeah, there
unique.
you go, Snoopy and the Red Baron.
Welcome back to another episode of the show that has no name, but we interview cool people. Episode 4, Mad Little Pixel, and this is a great one because not only is he a cool dude, but I've also had the pleasure to meet Mad Little Pixel in person. So that's why this is a little special one for you, because not only do you talk about our normal stuff, retro gaming, fun stuff, I actually got to visit Mad Little Pixel and see his lab where it's all done. So this one has a special behind the scenes tour at the end. This was actually the first interview I'd ever done with this show. So although it was still kind of shaping up, this is the roots, if you will. So sit down, relax, and enjoy. What's up, YouTube? Today we got a special guest. We are interviewing Mad Little Pixel. How are you doing, Mad Little Pixel?
Doing good, man. Doing good. How about you?
Very good. Very good. Thanks for being on the show. What about this picture here? It says Avatar. Did you make that? Did a fan make that? What's the story behind this?
It was, I used to be really big into pixel art, and I actually had a game that we were working on years ago. But with that, I couldn't find any of my old assets that I have. I have them on a hard drive. So that image was just off of something that I found where it was like, hey, tweak a thing and just design an avatar. So that's all that really is. It's not anything great that I came up with. It just kind of came out a little unique. But it's not my own work. It's just more so that I pieced it together, I would say.
Yeah.
I can't even remember where I got the wherever I did it from. I don't even remember.
So you have a whole hard. So you were into like 8-bit art and stuff, and you're gonna make like an 8-bit or 16-bit type of thing.
Yeah, it was probably a good man. Like 15 years ago, me and a couple buddies were working on something. We're doing a little online project. I still have it. It still runs. A little online MMO, and we're doing all the custom artwork for it. Just never really went anywhere with it. It's kind of ambitious, but I just always loved the 8-bit, 16-bit art style. So it was always, whenever I had time, a little fun tweaking with that stuff. Wouldn't say I'm an artist or anything, but just love messing around.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a cool picture, and I think it's fairly. If I look at it, like I could tell it's you. It's not like one of those ones where like it definitely has like a lot of your features. So, so what about videos that like you put a lot of work into and you thought it was going to be like a huge success and maybe it just didn't quite take off like you thought it would?
Oh man,
all of them, right? Like where's my 100,000 views?
Pretty much everything. Why aren't they at 1 million views yet, man? What's going on here? How come each video, it's all good, man. Like, you're going to have some videos as a smaller channel where you only get a couple hundred views and some that you're going to get thousands of views. It's just the roll of the dice, whatever people are interested in. Your views aren't all coming from your subscribers. A lot of it's coming from, the recommended lists and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's kind of hit and miss. You never know how you're going to be filtered out there, but I know like there's some of them that I wish would have went a little further.
Which one? Give us. Come on, tell us.
I'm thinking probably probably the Let's Build an Arcade stuff was one of them where it was like, man, I thought like maybe this would hit a little more.
Yeah.
But those were also a little earlier on. Video quality's not as great. But so those ones I would say. Because it did, it was a lot of work into it. It's a very simple thing, but it was a lot of editing and a lot of time behind it.
Right.
So I think stuff like that, my Nintendo Switch stuff, because I'm a big Nintendo fan, nobody watches my Nintendo Switch videos. They just don't.
I feel like there's a lot of competition there, though.
Yeah.
As well.
It's a very huge market there. A lot of YouTubers doing that stuff. So. I like the Nintendo Switch, so occasionally I'll throw out a video. I did give away a Nintendo Switch,
Yeah, I saw that.
A while back, so that worked out.
So give us an idea, like how long between shooting, editing, doing the work, and then like responding to comments and everything else, like how much would one of these videos, actual hours, would you put into that? Like part one, for example.
Like the arcade stuff, just depended upon which version it was, but like part one wasn't a very long video.
Yeah.
But the ones where I'm actually putting the machine together or wiring buttons, those on camera, editing and fast forwarding and whatnot, it was still hours of work behind it, not just the physical work of doing the project, but the editing down, the setup, it's kind of a thing that took like a day, for some of those videos. It would take me almost a day to get ready to go.
And then you also did the mini PS1 as well, which you were soldering and doing all that stuff as well, right?
Yeah, that was a pretty lengthy project there. That one I would say was probably the longest because you didn't see everything I did on camera. You just kind of got a breakdown on some of it. But yeah, the PS1 mod, like that was a little bit over time. That was probably a video that I did not record all in one day, but pieced it together.
Yeah, so you mentioned collectors, and I haven't seen you do too much, but I've been to your place and I've seen you collect like little figurines, and you got some stuff collecting. But I've never seen you do like any of the. What I see a lot of when you search like retro on YouTube is you see these people that do these like garage sale runs, right? And they're like going and they're buying all these classic systems and stuff like that. Do you do anything like that?
I've in the past, I've kind of gotten away from that. I used to be a big collector. Nothing crazy like these guys that are on YouTube, like John Hancock, Pat the NES Punk. None of those guys are crazy, man. They've got everything going on. I was never on that level, but I was collecting games that I wanted, not to complete sets or anything like that. If I wanted Mega Man, I'd buy Mega Man. If I didn't care about Mega Man 6, I didn't buy it. That kind of thing. So for years I was doing that, and I was buying systems that I either had interest in games that I had interest in, or games that I had in the past.
Right. But you weren't buying to sell or buying to collect.
It was just buying to have and utilize on occasion. Now, when you're like that and you're not hardcore, for me it got to the point where it was like I've got so much stuff lying around of gaming and systems, Turbo Graphics, a Jaguar, Turbo Express, Sega Master System, like having all these systems.
Yeah, so you're like a little more practical about it.
Yeah, so I mean, I wound up slowing down and just kind of stopping that in general, because it just kind of was like collecting dust. I don't want to collect stuff just to sit there and collect dust. You mentioned the little figures I got. For some reason, those little Blizzard figures, I thought I liked them, so it was like, hey, let me buy a couple of these guys, and it turned into like 5 of them. It's not outrageous, but I try to stay away from hoarder tendencies.
Right,
because I do not want to have a pile of junk that's just going to collect dust and serve no purpose other than to look at on occasion.
But it does serve a purpose. It's a good background for their videos.
Yeah.
If you notice, like they're always in their game room,
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is, I think a lot of people like to see that. Like they're impressed. It's like collecting cars, It's like, this is my Lamborghini. This is my, having one.
It's impressive for the people who want to see that, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I love seeing that kind of stuff. That's why I'll watch those guys, like Metal Jesus and John Hancock and all that, because it's awesome that they're so into it and so passionate to see the collections that they got and the stuff that they, that they're really into. I appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, like this one guy had like every single issue of what's that Nintendo magazine that was really popular, Power or whatever.
Nintendo Power, yeah.
Yeah, and he had like every single one, ever, or like every single Nintendo 64 controller in every single color ever offered.
Yeah.
I mean,
totally. There's a beauty to that. It's pretty awesome stuff, I wish I still had all my Nintendo Powers, but those all went in the trash years ago. Yeah. But that's definitely, if people who are really into that stuff, it's awesome. It's awesome to see. Like, I wish I still had some of that stuff because you can reminisce about it. Nintendo Power magazine collection, that kind of sounds like a hoarder, but to me, it's not. It's if you can store them and keep them neat and keep them in good condition, and then just look over them over the years, it's reliving history in a sense. There's that nostalgia behind it, and I could definitely appreciate that and wish I still had some of those magazines down.
Yeah. So, do you have any shoot 'em ups that you like that you think that are probably on this?
I don't know. I like a lot of the cave shoot 'em ups. I don't know what you got there, but
was it Final Burn or MAME?
Probably Final Burn.
What's the name? What letter?
I'm trying to think. That Don Donch, whatever. I can't even say half of the names. That one with the D. It's pretty good. Espa, whatever. I can't say any of the damn names, but they're pretty good. Yeah, I think that one was cool. And then if you go down a few to that,
is it this one? No,
keep going. The ESP. It's ESP.
Yeah, this one.
A couple more. Yeah, that one. I like that one. I just could never say the names properly. I have a problem with saying names properly.
No, it's all good. I get it. So is there do you have any secrets for this game, or just hit the button as fast as you can?
Yeah, just shoot shit. That's all you got to do.
And then as far as using your alt or your bomb, just save those for the boss?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's essentially how most of these games are. I just, I'm not like huge into these games, but I do love them. And I'll just, because they're fun, because you could just play them and beat them fairly quickly. They're not long games. They were all meant to be in the arcade, and waste some, spend some quarters, beat it in a few levels. But
now this game, the blue is bullets, right? Yeah. So this is giving me slight seizures right now.
Yeah, and that's what'll happen if you have a. I don't know if it flashed a seizure warning in the beginning, but the colors can get a little outrageous, and so much going on during the game.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I can't believe I'm still alive. Tell us something about you that nobody would know from watching your stream. Something about you. You told me that one thing the last time about that you have a twin. That was pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, the twin sister. Yeah. Shoot, see, you got me, man. I don't know. I collect amiibos. I collect Nintendo amiibos. I mean,
what are those for us that have never seen them?
They're what the hell? The little Nintendo figures. There's a Legend of Zelda Guardian, one. I haven't opened it yet. I don't tend to keep any of this stuff in packages, but. Yeah, I do collect the Nintendo amiibos, so I guess, I don't know that anybody knows that or not. I don't think I've ever really mentioned it, but
okay.
Yes, right I do. I collect Nintendo amiibos. I don't use them for anything, but I collect them. They collect dust, kind of something I don't want to do, but I'm hooked on them. I love them.
Nice. So let's go back. What was like the first gaming memory you ever had, like that you remember?
The first gaming memory that I can remember was growing up in New Jersey. We had a basement, and in our basement, I had a little 13-inch black and white TV and an Atari 2600. Now, I remember playing several games on there, but it was kind of like
black and white TV, huh?
Yeah, it was a black and white TV, which is kind of funny because that leads into something else that is just ridiculous, but. The 2600, I had fond memories of playing Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong, and I can't recall the name, but there was a Snoopy game, like a Red Baron. You played as Snoopy, and I remember that.
You've never seen it like on the Pi before?
What's that?
You've never seen that game on the Pi before, or you've never looked for it?
I'm pretty sure it's on there, but I don't recall the name.
Okay.
But they were on the Atari 2600. It's probably like Snoopy's Red Baron or something like that. But
Red Baron is the Snoopy game, or there's Red Baron and a Snoopy game?
No, it was Snoopy, like Snoopy's Red Baron, like how he kind of played that character, where he'd be on his little doghouse, shooting the plane down.
Yeah, and he would fly and stuff.
So it was like something like that, like Snoopy's. I don't know,
but
I remember that game. But I do remember that game pretty fondly, playing it quite a bit as a little MadLittlePixel.
Oh yeah, bring us way back.
But I'd say the funny part of that with the little 13-inch black and white TV is that I had that for a long time. There you go, Snoopy and the Red Baron. Yeah, that's the one.
All right, I've never played this game, so this is good. We're gonna check this out.
Yeah, but the funny thing that little TV that I was talking about, yeah, I remember this. That leads into is I was playing these games all in black and white for years.
Oh, really?
And when we moved to California. I got an NES, a little later on. I was still using the 13-inch black and white TV, and I didn't think anything of it until I got Dr. Mario. Now, playing Dr. Mario on a black and white TV, is just ridiculous because it's all color, color combinations. So
Yeah, you can't tell what's good, what's bad.
yeah, so now it's you play it in color. You're going against these little viruses. It's a puzzle game. Red, blue, and yellow and whatnot. And the little medicine pills that are coming down are the same color. Playing it in black and white, everything is gray, darker gray, or it's hard to do, man. I think I had to complain to my mom, like, hey, I need to play this on a color TV.
But maybe that was like your training, right? It's like your Jedi training. If you can master black and white, then you could do anything when it's color.
Yeah.
So this game I'm playing here, am I just supposed to kill these airplanes? And then they drop like poop. Sure. Oh no, that's not poop. That's the planes crashing in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all you do is fly around, kill the...
And occasionally there's bones that drop down.
Yeah. It's been such a long time since I played this, but yeah, the Atari games were very simple back in the day. Just either you're shooting something or you're walking somewhere, and it's not, not a whole lot going on. But yeah, that's pretty much all this game consists of that I can recall. I think I just died. I don't know.
Yeah, I now have only 3 houses when I had 4 before. Is there any strategy? Oh, I guess the strategy would be to get it while it's going backwards. Because if you get it while it's going at you, it could fire at you too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So this is classic gaming. Now, what about modern gaming? Do you do any modern gaming? Like, I know you have PS4, right? And then you play some things on Steam.
Yeah. See, I have pretty much all the systems right now. I have a PS4, an Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch. But do I use them? That's the problem. I don't really use them that often. And the Nintendo Switch I do use quite a bit because, I do love Legend of Zelda. So Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is an awesome game. Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is awesome. Ultra Street Fighter 2 that just came out. $40, such a ripoff, but still an awesome game.
Yeah. What am I have to hit this block right here?
Okay, if you hit that block's like a power block that'll knock the turtles over.
Okay, now I can go attack it.
Now you can kick them, but you kind of want to save that for like emergencies.
What about that rainbow I just got?
I'm not even sure. I think it might have been a coin or something. But
okay, yeah, it's a coin.
Essentially, when these enemies are coming at you, you want to be underneath them and then just hit them. Like jump up and hit them.
Yes.
And then knock them. See if you hit them again, they go. Yeah, they come back.
Totally.
And then now, that's a coin.
They get faster and faster.
Yeah. And the graphics aren't as great for the Atari.
I think the level. But you coached me through it. Thank you.
There you go, level 2.
What was your best and worst subject in school?
My best subject, and my worst. See, any question you ask me, it's going to be weird because best subject I would say was history, just because I had an interest in it. Now, anything besides that, it's not that I wasn't capable, it's just I didn't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got decent grades and everything, but I got so far ahead early on in high school to where my last couple years of high school, I just took auto shop and auto body.
Oh, really? So, you just did maybe vocational type of stuff.
So I really dug that stuff. So that's a tough one. I didn't have a problem with any subjects in school. It was just boredom. Right. I remember basic programming, and I took HTML programming in high school. It was very early on, but my knowledge of that was already far superior than that of the teacher.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a weird thing. I'm not some genius with it, but back in the day, I'd studied that stuff on my own, and then I'd, be doing certain things that the teacher didn't know how to do. And it just, when you're sitting in a class and you're not learning anything and it's a topic that you're interested in, it becomes frustrating.
No,
you're just
for
sitting around wasting your time.
Yeah, no, totally. That's interesting. So cars, and so you did a lot of things with your hands. So is that why you like to tinker and build things? It's just kind of always been something you enjoyed?
Yeah, always just, doing a little kind of, work like that, I'm not a big, car person as far as working on cars, but I always kind of wanted to figure things out on my own and stuff like that. So that was definitely a lot of fun. I always like just working on things for myself.
Is Snow Bros 2 any good?
No, it's not.
Oh, they ruined it. They ruined the franchise.
No, just the first one. There's 3 of them total. I don't think any of them are really connected to each other. It's just I'm pretty sure they're just rip-offs, but the first one's where it's at.
Okay. Oh yeah, the weirdest place to vomit question. I already asked you that in a previous stream. So if anybody missed that, I mean, will that be posted on your channel soon?
I'm pretty sure. I have to go back through those videos.
But I have to say that was a great. I thought it was a great story.
Yeah.
I mean, like, who has that kind of story? Like, that's awesome. That's really.
Yeah.
That was really. I was not when you told me that story. I was not expecting it at all, and I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
For all those, so I don't think you need to answer that question because it's been answered before. But I feel like that out of all the people I'm going to interview, I feel like that one's going to be really hard to top.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. We're going to just see how many of these we can answer as quickly as possible. Here we go. You ready? I got a list.
Let's do it.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi, of course.
Yeah, Pepsi, man. Early bird or night owl?
Both.
Really? Because I would take you for a night owl based on your streams and stuff.
Well, both,
chocolate
I only sleep maybe
okay,
4
so
hours
last
a
night
day.
you were up till 1:30. What time did you wake up this morning?
I probably didn't go to sleep till 3. I got up at 7.
Damn, dude, that's hardcore.
Yeah.
So you're one of those people that can get away with, or are you going to make up the sleep tonight, or can you get away with that?
The sleep will be made up like in a month from now when it just hits me and I crash. That's just the way it goes.
Right. Fair enough. So you're banking it in your deposit over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Or from what we spoke about before, it might be if peanut butter was an option, probably peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Introvert or extrovert?
A little bit of both. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Nintendo or Sega?
Nintendo.
Mario or Zelda?
Mario.
Okay. Winter or summer?
Winter, for sure.
Why winter? You could stay inside.
I don't like the heat, man.
Yeah.
I love it cold.
Yeah, you're pretty close to the desert where you are, right?
Yeah, it gets pretty cool over here and it gets real windy, but I dig the cold, man. Even when it's winter, I leave the windows open, the fans going. I love it cold. I'm a polar bear.
Yeah. Right on. PC or Mac?
PC.
Have you ever had a Mac?
Nope.
Okay. So
you don't want one either.
You're just a loyalist from the beginning. Okay.
Yeah. Not that I've never used them, but never owned one.
Yeah. And then you have an Android, right? Not an iPhone? Yeah. Cake or pie?
Pie.
Because of the Raspberry Pi, or?
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Yeah. They kind of did it for you, huh? They branded that. Okay. Comedy or a mystery?
Comedy, for sure.
Okay. Boots or sandals?
I'm wearing sandals right now, so that's where it's at.
Okay, right on. I thought maybe with the Ramstein you'd go like steel-toed boots or something.
Uncomfortable, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever had a pair of Doc Martens, but
yeah, not. It was nothing like a thong, right? Nothing like sandals. So you said comedy or mystery. You said comedy. Do you have a particular favorite stand-up comedian or somebody that you recommend that people should check out?
Yes, I used to go to a lot of shows. One of my favorite comedians, he's no longer with us. He died some years ago, but Mitch Hedberg was awesome.
Yeah, he was so funny.
Yeah. If you ever listen to him, he's just so great, man. I seen him live at least like 4 times.
Really? I wish I had. I've listened to all of his releases though. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool guy.
Art,
okay, that wasn't fast. We need to get back on these fast answers. Checkers or chess?
Chess.
Okay. Crushed iced or cubed?
Man, that depends on the situation, but
crush.
No,
you gotta go. You gotta go. Gut feeling. Go. Gut feeling.
Crush.
All right. Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos all day.
Money or fame?
I don't know, man. Money, because I need it.
Okay, all right. Money. Give it to me. Deep dish or thin crust?
Thin crust.
All right. Laptop or desktop?
Desktop.
Skydive or bungee jump?
Neither, man.
Stay at home. Stay with your feet on the ground. Okay.
Yeah, I'll play a game that you can do that in instead. No, I won't do anything dangerous, man. And I'm a big guy, man. I'm not gonna want to risk my life.
You think that's gonna affect it? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Marvel or DC?
Oh, see, we could go into an hour-long topic on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Marvel right now.
That'll be episode 2. Episode 2. Shower in the morning or shower in the evening?
Both, man.
Anytime,
Yeah.
every time. Just like anytime's a good time to do a hamburger, right? 3 in the morning, 8
exactly.
p.m. Anytime, right?
2 in the morning, fire up the grill, cook a burger, screw it, you know.
Right on. I could dig it. Well, I want to thank you, MadLittlePixel, for being on here. The mic is yours. What do the people need to know? How do the people get connected with you? What do you want the people to do?
Check out my channel for sure. You know, we got a lot of retro gaming coolness going on. So definitely check that out. Channel's MadLittlePixel, obviously.
There'll be
do
links.
streaming
We'll
on
links.
there, you know, retro stuff, all sorts of things. So check that out. And that's all. I could just, you know, appreciate that. Try to communicate with the community. You know, keep in touch with everybody. It's very difficult to do, but I try my best to you know, help people out, see what they need, you know, what they would like to see from me. So that's where it's at. Check out my channel, peep it out, and that's it.
Like, what do we got over here?
Where are you
Where do we
pointing
got the
at?
boxes? Okay, behind the monitor.
Behind the monitor, a bunch of Nintendo junk, essentially. We got our NES Minis, the various versions that I don't use because of the Raspberry Pi 3, obviously. Some random cables, I don't know what the hell that is. And then just some other controller boxes, Nintendo Switch box, just a bunch of junk lying around, just, you know,
Nice.
running out of storage.
Do you like the Switch?
Oh yeah, I love it, dude. Love it.
Nintendo did a good one on that one?
Yeah, wish I could, you know, video some Nintendo stuff, but, you know, being a partner with them is a pain in the ass. Then this is the workstation, you know, little, you know, multi-table IKEA / Walmart table
Nice, I
setup.
like this. We got like four tables
Yeah.
into one.
Yeah. Hey, you know, you got to do with, you know, what you got, right? Couple cameras just in case, you know, never know what's going to be going on. Could, you know, use one for, you know, face stuff, the other one to record, you know, whatever we're working on, crap like that, you know, cool stuff. Couple microphones, you know, Blue Snowball, Blue Yeti, cool stuff. Laptop, PC,
So you stream through the PC, but you use the chat on the laptop?
yeah, I'll use the chat on the laptop. For a while, I was using the laptop for some editing stuff, but obviously this laptop's not all up in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then this is the infamous Diablo mouse pad where a lot of reviews
yeah,
are
a lot
done.
of work happens on that mouse pad right there.
Nice. And then you got a StarCraft action figure, are those Blizzard based?
Yeah, Blizzard, the cute but deadly figures. You know, I'm hooked on those guys.
Sweet. And then you got headphones, but you usually don't use headphones.
Occasionally, I will use headphones. I do. You know, I'm not the most fanciest person in the world, but I do have some Sony PlayStation headphones. They work just fine. You know, if I need to listen to game audio, I've had a lot of people, hey, play, you know, this rhythm game. And when you're trying to record and you have the volume off,
Yeah.
you can't really play a rhythm game.
Right.
So headphones on, plug that into the capture card.
And controllers, you're rocking these Hyperkins lately, huh?
Yeah, digging the Hyperkins. Do have, you know, probably
Oh, okay, here's the stash.
a ton of controllers in there, a ton of controllers in the other drawers. Just
Nice.
bunch of nonsense.
Okay, and then we got some projects over here.
Yeah, future projects.
These are both done.
Yeah, well, this one I kind of screwed up. I got to fix it, but
Oh, the controller.
one of the controller ports is jacked up. This is the one that I use, the one that actually has the, what you call it, using the original ports and all that.
Oh, so the ports are soldered in?
Yes.
Wow.
Kind of a mess in there.
Yeah.
I think I showed that in one of my videos. Been meaning to clean it up.
Yeah.
I want to cut this out a little more to get a little better access to everything.
Nice.
Kind of get this little micro SD card slot mounted somewhere.
Oh, okay,
That
so it's
kind
on
of
the
thing.
outside.
Yeah.
What about, but it's kind of cool because the SD if they're putting the game
Yeah.
inside, maybe you do want to open that, put the game inside.
Yeah, see, that's kind of the thing. And for me, you know, it's obviously not a commercial product. I'm not selling this to anybody.
Yeah.
But just, you know, having it for myself is awesome. this was the like I said, this was the first attempt, and it came out all right.
Yeah.
With some of the components that Simply Austin had recommended to me. But I just started tearing things apart to try to fix it up, and I just got to fix that controller port. But I do prefer using the original ports just because it's a little nicer. Nicer.
Yeah, no, totally. What was I gonna say? Do you think it'd be cool to maybe add some LED lights? Like if you could put like a LED right here.
Oh, there is.
Actually, oh, it is.
There is. Yeah, both of these have an LED. I think this one's a red one. This one's a blue one.
So it'll when it's powered on. Is it the power or
when it's powered on?
Okay.
It lights up.
It just stays lit.
It just stays lit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah. So that works out using the original power buttons.
Nice. You got about 3 or 4. You can never have enough pies, huh?
I never have
1,
enough
2,
pies.
3, 4, 5.
Well, this one's not.
Oh, okay,
anything
empty.
in there.
Okay.
But I think because there's a pie in
And then
here,
3 pie zeros.
Yeah. Well, there's another one sitting over there somewhere.
Wow.
You know, I get obsessive with this crap.
Yeah, I see that.
But yeah, there's a handful of pie 3s for some reason.
This case is way slimmer.
Yeah.
Like way more compact.
That's a neat little case.
Yeah, it is. That's the C4 Labs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nifty.
Nice. All right, well that concludes it. And then we got the green screen. And then we have your favorite band over here, right?
Oh yeah.
Ramstein?
Yep.
Nice.
The dartboard I gotta move eventually, you know.
To make room for it.
Right here.
All right, guys.